Shuji, I heard you got turned down again.
The girl that was talking to me with a smug look on her face was my childhood friend, Sana Higarashi. She's an annoying girl that makes fun of the fact that I, Shuji Asakura, am unpopular. Who'd you hear that from?
The girl in the class. How many dozen times have you been turned down now?
It hasn't been that many times. Besides, this is only my 23rd time asking girls to date me.
So basically, you're turned down 23 times. I'll give you props for having guts, but I think you should give up already. You just can't get girls.
What about you then?
Someone confessed their feelings to me yesterday. Of course, I turned them down.
I have no idea how boys like you so much. It's true that Sana was a pretty girl, but her personality, not that great. That's why it was so strange how many boys liked her.
You know, I'm a sweet girl to everyone except you.
Right. You're faking it. No wonder why.
Excuse me? Shuji? I didn't hear you. Why don't you say it clearly one more time?
I didn't say anything.
You're lying. Didn't you say that I'm fake?
You did hear me!
So, you did admit that you said that?
That was a leading question!
What's wrong with that? You're the one who's in the wrong here for saying something bad about me.
I don't think it's good to make everything my fault like that.
It's because you're always wrong. Besides, you have the cutest childhood friend. What are you thinking, looking at other girls? You should have your eyes on the girl who is closest to you first. Right? Don't you think... What? He's gone? Where did he go? Asakura-kun gathered his stuff and left. He ran away again? He disappears while someone's talking to him. Was he raised by wolves? Must be hard to deal with that, Sana-chan. Honestly, why does he always disappear on me? Are you chasing him down again? Of course. My pride can't stand having him run away from me. Good luck. Gosh, Shuji is such a handful. I think he runs away because you're always chasing him down. Don't get in an accident from being in a rush. Be safe. Yeah, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Sana is such a handful. She always messes around with me, makes fun of me, has a short temper too. Goes to show that everyone only looks at appearances. Gosh. I mean, Sana used to be cute, but...
Hold on, Shuji!
What? She caught up to me already? This is like a horror story already.
Why are you always running away from me?
'Cause you're chasing me!
You're lying! You ran away from me first! That's why I'm chasing you!
You don't need to chase me in the first place then!
You can't do anything without me. You're helpless without me.
What am I, a child? I can do everything on my own now!
How dare you say that when you're always so close to failing without me helping you study?
That's because you forced me to a high school that would normally not admit a student with grades like mine. I'll never forget what happened during our final year in middle school. She ordered me to go to the same high school as her and practically locked me indoors to force me to study every day. Thanks to that, my grades during my final year were high, and my parents were super happy. Because of that, my mom asked Sana to keep helping me. I was forced to study to a point where I got nightmares about it. Of course, I don't want to go through days like that again, so she only helps me study during tests. Still, I was having a hard time keeping up with our classes. I was in a bad situation.
Aren't you happy you got to be in a prestigious high school? Your dad and mom were happy too.
Well, yeah. Think about the struggles I have to go through.
You should be able to keep up if you study and review every day.
You're always like that, aren't you? Is it fun always being logical and bullying me?
What's wrong with being logical? Besides, stating the obvious doesn't count as bullying. It's pointless trying to cover things up by pretending to be mad. How long do you think we've known each other?
Ever since I can remember.
We were always next-door neighbors, and our moms were best friends on top of that, too.
Yeah, because of all that, Sana and I were raised as though we were all family. What Sana was doing was like an older sister. No, it was like a younger sister being annoying to her older brother. Listen, can we distance ourselves?
What? What are you saying so suddenly?
You're too close to me. We're not even real siblings. I think it was fine like that when we were kids, but we're both high schoolers now. Can't just be like this forever, you know.
But things like age and not being related by blood shouldn't matter. Close friends stay as close friends even when they're adults. And people who don't like each other won't talk even if they're in the same class. Basically, I think you're wrong.
Do you know why I want a girlfriend?
That's because you're a high schooler. It's normal to want a significant other now and...
That too, but the main reason was that I wanted to distance ourselves.
What?
If I have a girlfriend, you won't bother me like you usually do, right? I wanted to have a girlfriend and distance myself from you. But it seems like I can't find a girl, so I've decided to tell you straight up. Sana, let's cut ties with each other.
What?
I know it's going a little far, but we have to do this. We're childhood friends, which means our relationship is a lot deeper than normal friends.
Why? You should tell me if there's something you don't like. You should communicate. But you're just going to cut me off?
You're not gonna listen to me though, are you? Thing is, I've tried to talk to you, but you never listen. This is the result of that. Goodbye. After saying that, I turned around. This is the end. I know it was sudden and that what I did was terrible to her. Sana's pestering wasn't gonna end any other way. This was the right thing to do. That's what I thought, but why are you at my house? I thought I told Sana I was ending our friendship, but she came to my house a few hours later. It seems as though she went home first because she was out of uniform, but
We didn't talk properly yet.
it doesn't have to be me. I'm not your only friend, you know.
It does. That's why I want to talk to you.
Gosh. Since we've known each other for a long time, I already knew that Sana was persistent when it came to things like this. My mom might come to check on us if we're here for a while, so I guess I have to let her in my room. Let's talk in my room then. Come.
Okay.
Sana obediently followed after me, probably because I agreed to talk. She must be upset about me ending our friendship because she seems a little quiet. What did you want to talk about?
I don't think that we need to cut off ties.
You might not think so, but that's what I want to do. That not a good enough reason?
We can't. That's why I'm here to talk to you.
But you know, I have already decided on this.
What don't you like about me? Tell me that at least.
I can't do that and criticize your personality. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
But you already are doing all of that.
Let's just both live the way we want to, can't we? It's not like we're dating or anything. You should have fun with people who accept your personality and who you are.
I can't do that.
Why not?
There's no point in that.
I don't understand what you're talking about. You have a lot of friends and a lot of boys want to be with you. It should be fine if I disappear from your life.
Why? Why do you think I made you apply to the same school as me?
I don't know. You never told me the reason and forced it all on me. You wanted to have someone you could force around close to you. Something like that? Someone to help you relieve stress?
Oh, that's what you assumed?
I mean, honestly, that's how you always treated me. I don't think I'm saying anything wrong here.
The reason I asked you to go to the same school as me, the reason I was always around you. If I do this, will you understand?
What? Why are you hugging me? Just because we're childhood friends doesn't mean you should do things like this.
I'm not doing it because we're childhood friends.
Then why?
You don't know?
I won't if you don't communicate.
Normally, people would get the hint if a girl does all this. Because I like you, Shuji.
What? What did you just say?
I said I'm hugging you because I like you. Don't make me say it twice, stupid.
No, that's insane! You've never made it seem like that!
You just didn't notice. I was always trying to be with you. Wouldn't you think it's because I like you?
No, I just thought you were with me because I'm your childhood friend.
That's the reason I turned down all those guys too. I love you so much. I'm not looking at anyone else.
I shouldn't say this about myself, but I'm not that great a guy, you know? I'm very picky with people, and I don't try to make friends on my own either.
I know that.
Then why?
But you never leave behind a person who's in need, and you're kind to people who are weak. I've seen all the bad sides of you already, but at the same time, I've seen more of your good sides too. That's why I love you, Shuji.
Even if I don't like you?
I was pretty shocked about that, but it's not your fault if you don't like the person I am now. I can just do my best to change so that you like me.
You're popular with a lot of people, but you're still going to change?
That's just like you said. It's probably because I'm being fake. Plus, I admit I was pushing my opinions on you and making you do what I want. It was wrong of me to assume that you wouldn't care since we've been together for so long. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're making me seem like I'm even more of a terrible person.
We're the only people in this room. It shouldn't matter. Besides, I'm here because I wanted to make up with you. I need to apologize for you to forgive me, and I have to make sure you know that I'll change.
Are you really going to do all that?
Yeah, I need to do this for myself. So tell me everything you don't like about me.
Okay then. After that, I told Sana everything I didn't like about her. Every time I put it into words, Sana was hurt. I knew that I was doing a terrible thing too. But I was the one who caused this situation to happen in the first place. If Sana wanted me to tell her everything, I had to respect that decision. As for what happened after,
Shuji, let's go to school together.
Sana became a little bit calmer. Well, it was more like she stopped being rude to me, so I stopped feeling uncomfortable around her. You're not forcing yourself to change, are you?
Not at all. Besides, the reason I was rude to you is gone now. That's why I'm able to talk to you like a good girl.
I never heard that reason.
Do I have to tell you?
I can't force you, but it'd be helpful if you did. We can't say for sure that the reason wouldn't pop up again. But if I knew about it, I could prevent it from happening.
It's because I was angry that you didn't realize how I felt. I was flirting with you and making it so obvious, but you never noticed. When I thought about how dull you were, I got irritated and...
That's a terrible reason for... Are you saying it's my fault?
I never said it was. I just told you what happened, and...
Besides, I don't think you were making it that obvious.
I was! That's why the other girls never tried to get with you.
What? So it was your fault that girls never came to me? So you're saying it was your fault that I was turned down 23 times?
It's not everyone, but I'm sure it was the reason for a couple of girls.
What? What did you do?
It's not like I was chasing them down or anything. They just respectfully kept their distance because I was always with you, and...
You're joking. Who would have known that the cause of that problem was always close to me? She was basically jinxing me. But... I mean, it's not like it was all your fault. I know I don't have the greatest personality either, so... It's too late to complain about it now.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. You don't need to apologize. It's not your fault. I mean, if you were forcefully pushing girls away from me, I'd like to complain, but...
Don't worry, I didn't do that. Things just happened that way.
Yeah, it's fine then. Anyways, if you're gonna do something, talk to me about it from now on, okay?
I know that. I don't want to do something bad and make you hate me again. I'll get your permission.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Then, if I become a good girl, think about dating me, okay?
I know that, of course. Sana told me how she feels, but I never gave her an answer. Well, to be exact, Sana was the one who told me not to. Sana probably didn't think we'd be able to date after I just told her that I didn't like her. That's why she asked me to give her a response after she fixed her personality. 6 months later...
Shuji!
Sana and I became an official couple. She stopped being rude to me and became a sweet girl that fit her cute appearance. Because of that, I confessed my feelings to her and we started dating. I'm sure we're gonna have fights again now that we're in a relationship. But compared to the time when we were about to end our friendship, we've become a lot closer. Just like they say, after a storm comes the calm. The frustration we couldn't put into words all ended after we argued, which helped us better our relationship. We just started dating, but I promise I'll try to make Sana, who never gave up and fixed herself for me even when I tried to cut her off, as happy as I possibly can.
Naegi-kun, that girl is here again. She's calling you.
I know. Can you tell her I'm not here?
I can't do that. She's literally staring at you. Aren't you being a little mean?
Fine. My name is Sota Naegi. This is kind of sudden, but I'm in a bit of a bad situation.
Senpai, I'm sorry I came to see you.
If you're sorry, don't come anymore.
But I just want your...
Didn't I say no to that already?
I understand. I'll leave today, but I'm not going to give up. Isn't that the freshman Rei Sakamoto, known as the prettiest girl in our school? My friends all say she's a good girl. Why are you turning her down if she likes you?
It's complicated. This is Nayu Kirishima, and she's seated next to me in class. She's known for disliking boys, but it seems like she didn't like my attitude from earlier and kept pestering me.
How complicated can it be? That pretty girl likes you.
You really want to know about Rei and I?
Tell me. I feel bad for Rei-chan.
Okay, but everything I'm about to tell you is the truth, so don't accuse me of lying, okay? After saying that, I told Kirishima-san about everything that happened.
Naegi-senpai, let's walk home together.
Yeah, let's go!
Oh, there's somewhere I wanted to stop by on the way home.
Rei Sakamoto was an underclassman in the same club as me during middle school. We were very close then, and people around us thought that we were dating.
Senpai, you have ice cream on your cheeks. You're so cute.
What? Where?
It's okay. I'll take it off for you.
I always knew that she was interested in me. I was starting to have feelings for her too, and was even thinking about asking her to be my girlfriend. But one day, shoot! I left my gym clothes in the club room. Thank God I noticed before I went home. Mom would have been pissed if I forgot it. When I headed to the club's meeting room.
Senpai, not here. Gosh.
Huh? This voice is... Ray?
I told you, you can't. Gosh, Senpai, you're so bold.
Senpai? What is she doing in the club room? And who is she even with? My curiosity got the best of me, and I peeked inside. That was when...
The way Naegi Senpai's sweat smells, this is amazing.
What? Ray was alone in her room, smelling my gym clothes. The name Naegi was written on those clothes, too. What kind of situation is this?
Oh, did you see me, Naegi Senpai?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but, can you give me my clothes back?
Were you turned off?
Yeah, very.
But since you saw me, this means I don't have to hide it anymore, doesn't it?
What? What are you gonna do?
What do you mean? There's only one thing that a girl who loves you would do.
But it's time to go home already.
Senpai, please smell my sweaty gym clothes.
Why would I do that?
You smell my gym clothes while I smell yours. This is an equal exchange of happiness.
So that's what happened.
And? Did you smell her gym clothes?
Well, there's still more to this story.
Did you just avoid my question?
So basically after that, now that I know how Ray felt, her actions got increasingly worse.
Naegi-senpai, I made you lunch. I went fishing, caught a turtle for you, and tried cooking with it. Inside the water bottle is the turtle's...
Why?
Of course, so we can leave the best possible genetics in this world. Senpai, when are you going to give me some of your genes?
I won't.
I don't know what to do, Senpai. I just want it so much.
I told you I'm not gonna give it to you. Every time I saw her, she persistently asked for my genes.
I'm not saying I want you to date me. You can use me strategically and however you want.
What kind of strategy is that?
Of course, that's...
This girl is scaring me. So that's what happened.
Is this your imagination going wild?
I wish it was just my imagination. This is all real. She has an unhealthy obsession with me and is absolutely crazy and perverted. I applied to this school so I could get away from her, but I never thought she'd follow me here.
I see. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's fine, but she chases me around every day asking for my genes. I'm about to go crazy.
What if you just give her what she's asking for?
It's not that easy.
Then how are you going to make her give up on you?
I gave it a lot of thought, but I think the only way is for me to find a girlfriend. I'm pretty sure Ray will give up if I have a girlfriend, but there's no girl out there that would fall in love with an introvert like me.
Okay then, I'll help you out by pretending to be your girlfriend.
What, you?
Yep. Basically, I have to be all clingy and lovey-dovey with you in front of Rai-chan, right?
You're super dependable, but don't you date boys?
I can't just leave my classmate who's in trouble.
Are you after my genes too?
No way, stupid!
Oh my god! Anyway, just like that, Kirishima-san told me that she would pretend to be my girlfriend. She might think this is just a troubling situation she stumbled upon, but unfortunately, this boat was set to sink. After school the next day, Kirishima-san and I called Ray out to talk to her. So that's that. I'm dating Kirishima-san now.
Yeah, sorry. We're so in love. I see.
So Ray, please stop following us around.
But still, this is very sketchy. It definitely looks like you're pretending to be a couple. Ugh!
This wasn't enough. Then...
Rai-chan can't be fooled. The next step is... If you were dating, you'd at least be holding him...
We are? See, super tightly.
Yeah. We hold hands at least once every 2 seconds. That's just like kids playing pretend. Did it work a little? If you were dating, you'd at least hug.
You know, I just feel like hugging you.
Perfect timing! Me too!
Ugh, this is what normal friends do to greet each other in the West.
Yes, this is working.
This is working.
If you were dating, you'd at least kiss.
That's...
Oh, what's wrong? You can kiss each other, can't you?
We can't do that.
I'm always ready to kiss you. Here, Senpai.
Ugh, she's crazily cute and smells good too. It's a battlefield of cuteness.
Excuse me, Negi-kun? Why are you letting her get to you?
I was about to have my soul sucked out by the succubus.
I have no idea what you're saying, but get yourself together!
Thank you, Kirishima-san. I'm okay now. I can fight 3 more battles.
Really?
See, very sketchy. You're dating, but don't call each other by your names?
We just started dating, you know?
Yeah, we're trying to take it slow.
Forget taking it slow. Life is too short to take things slow.
Why are you trying to sound wise? I decided to walk home with Kirishima-san, but why are you following us?
I live in the same direction as you.
I want to go home with Kirishima-san.
Come on, don't say that. Besides, you're just pretending to be a couple, aren't you?
Ugh.
How do you know that for sure?
Yeah, how do you know?
You guys smell like rotten fish. It's a horrible stench.
Horrible stench?
Don't think you can fool someone with a scent fetish.
Ray had a strong sense of smell and could see past our pretending. But still, we continued to pretend like we were dating. We're going now, so...
Can I go to your house today?
Yeah, of course, of course!
Me too.
Not you! After we finally got rid of Ray, Kirishima-san and I went to my house.
Rai-chan has a crazy sense of smell.
She's just a crazy girl with a scent fetish.
I'm not confident whether I can keep pretending.
Me neither. She did say we smell horrible. Anyways, I'll bring you something to drink.
No, don't worry about it.
You should read a manga and get yourself comfortable.
Thanks. Speaking of, this is my first time going to a boy's house. Huh? I'm in a boy's house right now? What do I do? Calm down, but...
Oh, sorry, Kirishima-san. Is there anything you want?
It's...
Hot tea, got it.
I mean, Naegi-kun is like that, so it'll be okay. Besides, he's a good person that can properly say no, even if a cute person like Rai-chan keeps chasing after him. I bet he's not even interested in me. Still, I wonder what we should do about Rai-chan.
I returned to the room after getting hot tea, and had a conversation with Kirishima-san again. Kirishima-san, I think it's gonna be difficult pretending to be in a relationship.
What?
I know you offered to help me out, but I'm sorry.
That's fine, but what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and talk to Ray again. I'm sure there are men with better genes, too.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I can't back down now, you know.
But I can't keep putting you through all this trouble.
Not at all. I don't think it's any trouble. Besides, I was the one who was terrible to you in the first place. So I'm going to cooperate with you until we solve this.
Are you sure?
Leave it to me. I'll be the best pretend girlfriend ever.
Okay, then yes, please. Just like that, the two of us worked hard to portray a perfect couple. I feel like people might ask, why don't you just date then? But we had created a different bond by the name of friendship. On day 2 of pretending to be in a relationship...
Good morning, Sota.
Good morning, Nayu.
The weather looks great today.
Yeah, should we get going? On day 3 of pretending to be in a relationship...
I made you lunch today. Let's eat it together.
Whoa, thanks.
I put in all your favorite foods.
Really? I'm so happy. On day 4 of pretending to be in a relationship... You like reading manga?
Yep, Kanon's romance manga, for example.
Oh, I like that too.
We're alike, aren't we? What else do you read?
On day 5 of pretending to be in a relationship... Nayu, do you want to go to the gaming center on the way home today?
Yup. I want to take photos in the photo booth, then...
Okay, let's get going.
This is weird. I've been watching them from afar, but they're both acting so lovey-dovey. They're supposed to be a fake couple, but why doesn't it feel fake? It smells like trust, and like they have a strong bond between them.
Sota, come closer. Put your hands on my shoulders.
Like this?
This is a little embarrassing.
You're the one that told me to do it! Oh, I was supposed to take our pictures.
Yay!
What, Ray? When did you come here?
How long have you been there?
Hey, don't just be silent, say something!
Yeah, you can't just be in the background without permission.
This is wrong. What the hell are these two doing? They're not even dating, but they're acting lovey-dovey. What are they, a business couple? You betrayed me! Besides, Naegi-senpai, you're mine, and mine only because I said so, and there's nothing about you that another girl would fall for!
I think she's broken.
She's broken.
Gosh! What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Come on, calm down.
Yeah, you're going to cause a commotion here.
How can I be calm? Did you actually fall for each other while pretending to be in love?
That's,
Well...
What the hell is that?
either way, I thought we formed a friendship between us. But as we spend more time with each other, it seems like our feelings have changed. On the weekend, Nayo and I decided to go on a date, but... So, why are you following us, Ray?
I'm your witness for today. As someone who wants your jeans, Naegi-senpai, I have the responsibility of being the witness for you two.
What kind of responsibility is that? You're insane.
It's all right, Sota. Basically, Rai-chan will be content if we show her that we're a couple deeply in love.
You're right. Okay, let's have fun on our amusement park date today.
There shouldn't be a sliver of romantic feeling between you two.
What did you say? You're bothering us on our date today. Take that back!
I won't take it back. What I'm saying isn't wrong. You guys are the one that are insane.
You're the one who's been saying all these crazy things. You really have no common sense, do you? I couldn't help but have a weird feeling about this, but if we work hard today, it seems like I'll finally be able to get rid of Ray. Now you and I decided to have fun and try not to think about Ray.
Sota, let's go on that next.
She's staring at us, but it's over if we start caring about her. Nayu, are you hungry?
A little bit.
Let's eat something small around here then.
Okay. Oh, let's go to that restaurant.
You seem like you're having fun despite everything. I'm glad.
It's romance. It smells like love. The scent of these two falling for each other is getting stronger. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is so wrong. Besides, how can they ignore me like that? If they keep ignoring me, This feels really, really, really good.
It seems as though Ray had uncovered something new about herself when Nayo and I didn't notice. I wasn't wrong when I said she was crazy and perverted. It was soon late afternoon and we decided to go home, but...
Naige-senpai? Karishima-senpai? Can I talk to you for a little bit?
What's wrong?
What do you want to talk about?
First of all, I want to apologize for everything. I'm sorry for getting in the way of you two.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, don't look at me with such disappointment.
Why are you happy?
You never learn your lesson, do you?
Nope, I'm getting goosebumps from this. But I think the two of you should date. You like each other, don't you? You two are a good match. Please, be honest about how you feel for each other. And Karishima-senpai? Give me some of Naegi-senpai's leftover jeans sometimes, okay?
Right, Chan?
What the hell are you saying?
I haven't given up on that, senpai. I'm going home now. Goodbye.
She was so thorough in her weird and perverted character. What a girl. How do I say this? She's not someone who gives up, is she?
Yeah. but I think I understand how she feels.
What? Did she influence you with her poison?
No way! After realizing that the person she likes can't like her back, she wants to at least have a part of them.
A part? Like my genes?
I think that's going a little too far, but for example, memories or a present.
Is that how it works? So what should we do? Should we keep pretending like we're a couple?
I don't want to do that.
I assume so. Thank you for everything, Nayu.
Not like that. We're going to continue being together.
What does that mean?
I said, let's be a real couple.
What, really? Hell yeah! A lot happened until now, but we were finally able to settle down, and we started actually dating. However, it seems as though Ray had found a new hobby, and the three of us ended up spending a lot more time together than we intended.
Kamori, you're finally in school.
When I, Shoma Kanamori, went to school after a few days of being absent, my classmate Kito-san started talking to me. This girl was like the leader of this classroom.
Kanamori, you're absent way too much. Are you gonna have to repeat this year?
Maybe he should. In fact, why don't you drop out?
The girl having a laugh was Kanzaki-san, the bright and fearless Ms. Popular. The other girl that looked like she was in a bad mood was Manami-san, a cool beauty with a bad mouth. These three didn't like studying, so every time our testing period came up, they were fighting for a spot on the worst 3 grades in class. I'll do my best not to repeat this grade. The truth was that I didn't have to worry about my attendance, but I didn't need to explain it to them. In fact, I wanted to ask them if they didn't have to worry about repeating a year. Still, it wasn't a good idea to cause an unnecessary commotion, so I held it in. The important thing was for me to not stand out as much as I could.
Good morning, Kanamori-kin.
When I sat down, a girl nervously greeted me. Her name is Aoi Shinamini, and she's a kind of angel of this classroom. She was even nice to an introvert like me.
Here's my notebook. You'll struggle without any notes, right?
Thanks for everything. I've been able to keep up with the lessons because of you. She goes out of the way to take extra notes for me separate from her own. Her notes are easy to read though, and they're written very carefully. Thanks to that, I haven't struggled while studying for tests so far.
Really? I'm glad then. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've had a weak body since I was born, so I'm absent from school a lot. At least that was the story I told people. That's why she was worried about me.
Look, the introverts are being friendly with each other again. Whoa, they are. I bet you those two are actually a thing. Such a good match for each other.
I don't really care.
Just like that, I was spending my days being made fun of by my classmates when, one day…
No way! Kakeru-kun is going to shoot a movie at our school soon. What? Kakeru-kun? As in Kakeru Morima? Yep. I heard the teachers talking about it. They got a call asking if the school could be used to film something.
I can't believe we get to see Kakeru-sama in person.
He's going to come to the countryside? Oh, he's such an angel. I have to get his signature.
What a commotion.
Honestly, it's crazy. You're not that interested, Shiramine-san.
No, I don't really know much about actors.
I see.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing.
It doesn't seem like it's nothing, though.
Really, I'm fine. Anyways, if that's true and they start filming at this school, it's gonna be a big commotion.
Is Morima-kun that popular?
I mean, I heard people overhyping him and calling him the #1 young actor of our generation.
Overhyping?
The magazines and television programs are just being overdramatic and boosting his popularity. He's actually not that big of a deal. He's just like any other person out there.
Excuse me?
What?
Did you just say that Kakeru-sama is the same as any boy out there?
No.
You have some guts to be able to talk like that. You need to learn your lesson for insulting our Kakeru-sama.
I wasn't trying to insult.
Listen here. Kakeru-sama is different from an introvert like you. His acting skills are 1 in 100, and he's an acting prodigy that can pull off method acting.
What's method acting? I don't know. Is it an act that uses a method? What even is a method? Who knows?
Method acting is basically when an actor completely immerses himself into a character.
Isn't that every actor? They have to get into character all the time.
Aren't you Kakeru-sama's fan? Why don't you know this? It means he becomes just like his character. It's an act, but it's also not an act.
Nanami-san is usually calm, but she's going crazy.
Yeah, it's my first time seeing her this worked up. She must be a huge fan. It was a little scary. As for Kakeru Morima, the subject of the girl's attention. Hey, Kakeru, come over here. I, Shoma Kanamori, am actually Kakeru Morima.
Oh my god, it's Kakeru-kun! He's here, he's here!
God, he's amazing.
Hey, Mana-chan, are you okay?
Ugh.
Did she pass out? Just by seeing Kakeru-kun? She really is a crazy fan.
It's so noisy. Oh, Kanamori-kun's absent again. I wonder if he's feeling okay. I'm not interested in celebrities. That's because I think that real people who are around me are much more important.
What's going on? It's a bit noisy, isn't it? They're probably your fans, aren't they? Come on, give them a little something. Want to make a bigger commotion? They're using their location, this is the least you can do. But this is my school. I know that. Besides, you're the one that said you can't make time because your schedule is tied with other films. That's why we decided to come over here to film. You're the only person I put in that much extra effort for.
Seriously? You told my management team, she's young, make her work harder, and put me on a crazy schedule.
Oh, Suzuka-chan. Her name is Suzuka Ogura. We've done a bunch of roles together when we were young. She's a beautiful girl that attracts the attention of everyone. So she's popular with both males and females. You're fine, Suzuka. You do things well. As for Kakeru's method acting, it can get a tad bit dangerous. I can't make him overwork himself.
I think you're already doing that.
This is Director B.L. Doyne. And everyone in the industry, as well as the general public, knows who he is. He's a crazy famous director. Because of that, he's okay with making actors and actresses do crazy things and doesn't accept compromise. I'm sure that's the secret behind making all these good movies, though. I guess I'll give my fans a treat then.
Oh my god, wait! Kakeru-kun is waving to us!
Kakeru-sama is waving?
Whoa, she's alive!
Oh god, he really is. Kakeru-sama is waving at me.
Girl, it's not just you! Wait, did she pass out again?
I think there's more of a commotion now. Actually, it might be getting dangerous. That's great! That lot looks like they would make funny actresses. Director, you're just having fun with this now. I mean, they might draw attention based on their looks, but their personalities are a bit intense. But this man likes people like that. Alright, Kakeru, go ask those girls if they want to star in the movie as students. What are you saying so suddenly? It's fine, they're just gonna be extras, who cares?
Those girls clearly look like they're fans of yours, Kakeru-kun. I bet they'd 99% say yes if you asked them in person.
Besides, those girls can't act. I know that because I'm their classmate. Plus, I'm hiding my identity. Yeah? Why don't you use your method acting to do something about that? That's not how it's supposed to be used. Anyways, don't worry about it. No one would suspect that a super popular actor is an introverted classmate, especially if they're your fans. It'll be alright if you just don't mess up. Sir, you're having fun with this, aren't you? Of course I am! Ugh, you're being so honest.
I mean, he doesn't back down once he's made decisions like this. Why don't you go over there? Just like he said, your identity is safe. What? Don't touch my Kakeru-kun, you skank! Skank? Kakeru-kun, what are you doing? Come on, call those girls over here. I want to have a chat with them too.
Suzuka-chan? You're hurting my shoulders.
Huh? What is it?
Nothing. He's always saying crazy things like this. Suzuka-chan, too. She looks like a kinda nice girl, but she'd happily pick a fight with anyone. You both have hot tempers. Gosh, can someone console me since I'm always being thrown around by those two? Yeah, excuse me.
Kakeru-kun? Why is Kakeru-kun in our classroom? Mana-chan, stop passing out already. We get it.
I'm sorry, I actually had something to talk about with the three of you.
What? Us?
Yes, my director wanted to have you ladies act in the movie as students.
Seriously? We're going to be in a movie? I think he's scouting us. I mean, obviously. I'm so cute that a bunch of boys always confess their feelings to me.
I won't deny that they look cute, but the director actually wanted them for their personalities.
It would be an honor. I can't believe I'd be able to spend time with you.
What? Your hands?
Hey, Mana-chan, not there. I want to hold your hand too, Kakeru-kun.
Anyways, if you all have no problem with it, would like you to be in the movie.
We will. We totally will. Of course, I'll be in it too.
Gaku-sama.
Is anything wrong? I noticed that Shiramine-san was getting closer to me. Does she know?
Hey, Shiramine, where do you think you're looking?
Kanamori-kun, right?
What? What are you saying, Shiramine?
Did you just call Kakeru-kun Kanamori-kun? I can't believe you. Don't put him in the same category as that introvert. I'm going to get mad at you. His voice is Kanamori-kun's voice. And his face. If he didn't wear glasses and did his hair, they would look exactly the same. Besides, his name, Kakeru Morima, Kanamori-shoma, sounds exactly the same with different letters. Kakeru-sama? You're actually Kanamori-kun? That's not possible, is it?
Wrong person, right? Aside from the face, his voice is exactly like Kanamori's. Shiramine is right about his name too, but there's no way that's possible, right?
I'm sorry, Kito-san, Kanzaki-san, and Manami-san. I'm Shoma Kanamori, the introvert.
I'm so sorry. I never would have thought you were Kakeru-sama.
I'm sorry for saying all those terrible things to you.
We won't say things like that again.
Please forgive us.
I'm not mad, it's fine. But if you learned your lesson, don't look down on other people from now on, okay?
Of course. We swear to you that we won't do it again.
To me, not to God?
I swear too.
Me too.
I'm not too sure how long if they'll keep this promise. Still, it seems like they really regret their actions, so they probably won't do things like this again. As for what happened after, the three of them shrunk back after what happened with me and were unable to perform like the director wanted them to. So not only were they not scouted to be actresses, but they were unable to star as extras either. I mean, I do feel bad, but I guess you just have to reap what you sow. That's weird. I always have a keen eye for things like this. Are you talking about the three girls? Yeah, I thought that would make interesting extras, but maybe they're all camera shy.
Didn't Kakeru-kun do something?
Don't make it sound like it's my fault. I mean, it is true they started acting strange after finding out my true identity. Director! Yeah, what's wrong? There's actually a girl who wants to speak to Kakeru-kun. It seems like it's a classmate. Can't she talk to him whenever she wants if they're classmates? Well, I'll give it to her for having the guts to come over here. Bring her over.
Sir, you tried to hide it, but you're very kind, aren't you?
Ah!
Nothing.
She's here! What? Shiramine-san? I thought it was one of my fans, but it was surprisingly Shiramine-san. Honestly, it was very strange. Hey, Suzuka.
Yes, sir. You can find them in strange locations, can't you?
This is a huge discovery. What's wrong? Huh? What are you talking about?
You know, I was just so surprised and wasn't thinking clearly. It was my fault that everyone found out you were Morimo-kun.
Oh, that.
Huh?
It's fine. People would have found out sooner or later anyways. Besides, this shouldn't affect me that much. The truth is that I'm probably gonna go through a lot of trouble. But I didn't know what else to tell her. So don't worry about it, okay?
Kanamori-kun.
Are you done talking? The director?
Shiramine-san, right? Do you have a moment? What?
Suzuka-chan, what are you…
I'm going to borrow her for a second.
Suzuka-chan suddenly took Shiramine-san somewhere. When she returned, Shiramine-san had transformed into a beautiful girl.
What do you think, Director?
I knew there wasn't anything wrong with my eyes. Shiramine-san, I'd like you to be in the movie as Kakeru's little sister.
What?
The director? I don't have a little sister in this movie, do I? It's fine, I decided to add her to the script. You're going through with your crazy ideas again? After that, Shiramine-san ended up actually starring in the movie. Her role was a weak and shy younger sister, and since that was her usual personality, she didn't need to act. As a result of this movie, she became popular nationwide as a mysterious beauty, and ended up becoming an actress. Everyone in school is talking about Shiramine-san and I now, but since I've been doing my best to protect her, we've been living a fairly normal life. As for Kido-san, Kanzaki-san, and Manami-san, who've been acting cocky and stuck up all this time, they become extremely gentle and even help out to protect Shiramine-san.
Miss Tuba, congratulations!
Motoki, I hope you live happily ever after! I'm Motoki Kachita, and I got to marry the woman that I've been in love with for 15 years. And today is our wedding. The day that should have been the happiest day of my life, but…
Motoki, you're too close!
It'll be over in about 30 minutes, so can you bear with me?
Why should I have to do something like this?
Despite the warm, celebratory mood around us, in reality, the air was ice cold between us, the bride and groom. This person in the foul mood next to me is Mitsuba Obiki. She's the heiress of the Obiki family and the daughter of the president of Obiki Constructions, who are single-handedly supporting Japan's construction industry. We've known each other since we were in preschool, and our parents are good friends to this day, but towards the end of elementary school, we started talking less and less, and as adults, we would only see each other at parties. It's not like I wanted to get married like this either. To explain the reason why Mitsuba and I are in this situation, I would need to rewind the story back to about a month ago. Motoki, do you have a minute? There's something I want to talk to you about. Yeah, of course. Why do you look so serious, Dad? Well, actually, it's about a marriage. Your marriage, that is. Marriage? Not even a girlfriend? Or an engagement? My father was nowhere near the same level as Obiki Constructions, but he was still the president of a fairly major company. Because of that, even though I was the fourth son of the family, we would get a lot of offers for a marriage interview, but I had rejected all of them up until now. Yes, without any interview. They would like to go straight into marriage. What the hell is that? There's somebody I like, And I've already decided that I'm going to propose to that person once I become a man of some status! Even you know that, don't you? Yes, of course I do. Well, before you complain, why don't you take a look at who your bride-to-be is? What? Mitsuba? Yes, I got a call from Mr. Obiki. He wants to make you his son-in-law and a candidate for the future seat of president at his company. Wait, this has to be a joke! How is this happening so suddenly? I told you that Mr. Obiki was hospitalized recently, right? Yeah, but I heard the surgery went well, and that he was discharged after 1 week, and that he's able to get back to work as usual now. That's what I heard too. But he said that was the first time he thought about an heir to the company. Well, if Mr. Obiki's the same age as you, I guess that means he's pretty old as well. Yes, and his daughter is working at Obiki Constructions, but apparently, she's saying that she has no intention of taking after the company. Our family has 4 kids, but Mr. Obiki only has his 1 daughter, so if she doesn't take after the company, then it'll be a problem. But even if it's not his own child, or a child's marriage partner, at a company that big, there must be plenty of worthy people! As a company, that may be true, but there's a lot more to it than that, isn't there? If his daughter isn't going to take over, then it doesn't seem strange to have his daughter's husband be the one to look after the family company. Well, I guess that's true. And for you, this isn't such a bad offer now, is it? That's somebody that you like you were just talking about. That's Mitsuba, isn't it? Well, yeah, but I wanted to propose to her once I felt I was accomplished in my own work, and a worthy man. I understand how you feel, but how many years were you planning on waiting for that? Even if I look at you without preferential eyes as my son, you're one of the best employees we have in this company. If you still don't think that you're ready now, then isn't it going to take years and years to feel like you're worthy? Well... If you let this opportunity pass by you, there's a good chance that Mitsuba will get taken by the handsome heir of an even bigger company. I didn't want that either. Then don't let this chance go. I know. I really don't know how I feel about it, and my pride doesn't want to allow it. But if it means that she would end up marrying some other guy, then I can't let this opportunity pass. So if we were to get married, does that mean that I'm going to start working at Obiki Constructions? Yes, that's right. Are you okay with that, Dad? As a company, it will be hard to lose you. But I knew that a day like this would come. Plus, as for me, I was already thinking of having your oldest brother, Kazuki, take over the company, especially since he's already married and has kids. So when I think about you and your future, I think it's best that you go to Obiki Constructions. I see. I didn't know you were thinking about me that much. Of course I do. You're my precious son. Thank you. I can accept it now. But are we sure that Mitsuba's okay with this? Yes. Mr. Obiki said that she's accepted this too. I see. Well, that's good to hear. I wouldn't have been able to accept this if she wasn't okay with it. Wait, but if she accepted this, does it mean that she also might have liked me? 1 week later, a meeting between the 4 of us was established. Well, Motoki, it's been a long time. Yes, it's great to see you again, Mr. Obiki. You too, Mitsuba. Long time no see. Mr. Obiki? You're acting like we're strangers. You can call me father from now on. Ah, yes, father. He's just as energetic as ever, that Mr. Obiki. And compared to that, Mitsuba doesn't seem excited at all. Motoki, we'll be holding the wedding ceremony next week. So please, fill out the marriage certificate before then. What? Isn't that a little too soon? Yes, you can come to our company a little bit later if you'd like. But don't you think we should get the marriage over with sooner? But won't it be hard to get a venue with such short notice? That's absolutely not a problem. I've already handled it through my connections. Yes. Is that so? This man really is intense. Mitsuba, I'm looking forward to working hard next to you.
It looks like you've already accepted this, Motoki. But I'm still not fully convinced about this marriage.
What? Really? Mitsuba, when we talked about this before, you had agreed.
I was just thinking about the future of Obiki Constructions and agreed to get married. This doesn't mean that I like Motoki, so please don't have any twisted misunderstanding.
Is that so? I was a little bit hopeful, but I guess it doesn't mean that she likes me. Father, sir, if Mitsuba hasn't accepted the marriage, then let's cancel it.
What?
I can't get married to her if it's not what she wants.
Wait a second.
What's wrong, Mitsuba?
It's not like I don't want to. You're much better than some other weird guy, so I don't have much of a choice anyway. And I guess I can marry you.
Are you sure? It's up to you. From there, she and I didn't speak much more, but we turned in our marriage certificate and the wedding ceremony went ahead as planned. At that time, I really thought she had accepted it to a certain degree, but I can understand why she's in a bad mood, and there's not much I can say to her either. In the end, Mitsuba barely spoke to me throughout the wedding ceremony and seemed miserable the whole time. After the wedding was finished, we got ready to go on our honeymoon to Europe that my new father-in-law had prepared for us.
Motoki, let's go check our baggage soon.
Yeah, we should. We are going on our honeymoon while Mitsuba is still in a bad mood. Is this really going to be okay? Phew, we're finally here. Mitsuba, aren't you tired?
Nope, I was able to sleep on the airplane, so I'm fine.
I don't know if it's because she slept or not, but it looks like her mood has changed for the better. Well, that's good. I'm glad you got some rest.
Should we go get our luggage then?
Yeah, let's go. As we started to head towards the baggage claim, suddenly Mitsuba came close and grabbed my hand. Wait, what's wrong? Are you a little nervous being overseas?
No, not at all. I'm fine. I've come here plenty of times on vacation, and I even did a homestay while I was in high school.
That's what I thought. So then why?
We're married now, so there's no problem with this, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine by me, but...
Right? Well, then let's go like this.
And so, we went to go get our suitcases, hand in hand. What's going on with Mitsuba? Maybe she's just excited because it's an overseas vacation? But I guess this is way better than her being angry. Oh yeah, we haven't reserved any tours or anything this time, right?
Yeah, if I let my dad plan everything, he would have probably put us on a European history tour.
That could have been pretty funny too, though.
No, I don't want that. This is our honeymoon after all. I chose a few random places that I want to go, so we can start there.
Whoa. I thought about a few places I wanted to go too, but I didn't know you had researched this much.
Yep, there are lots of places I want to go.
Maybe Mitsuba was more excited about this honeymoon than I thought.
We're wasting time, so let's hurry up and go.
Yeah. Should we go get on the train then?
Yeah.
We got on the express train from the airport to the city center to start our sightseeing. Wow. I'd seen it in pictures and stuff, but it really is leaning over.
Yeah, the skills of the people back then are so amazing. Apparently, it doesn't fall over because there's a balance between the soft ground and the height of the tower.
I see. There's a lot we can learn from them.
Sorry, I got carried away into work mode.
No, I have to learn about all of these things from now on. So I'm happy whenever you teach me anything.
Okay. Well, then I can explain in more detail.
For the rest of the day, Mitsuba taught me all about European architecture and construction, as well as the history behind it all, while we looked at the real thing in front of us.
Can you see? The special features of the cathedral are... Wait, I'm sorry, it doesn't feel like a honeymoon at all.
That's true, but I'm having a great time.
Okay, well, as long as you're having fun, then I'm happy too. I love these places too.
I remember when we were in elementary school, we would look at building picture books together.
Wow, how do you remember that? Even though that was more than 15 years ago?
Yeah, they're precious memories to me.
I see. Well then, should we go to all the places that were in the picture book?
How can we fit that into 5 days?
Might be impossible to do them all on this holiday. But we're married now, so we can always come back together, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess that means that she doesn't mind going on vacation with me again. We had been estranged since we were in high school, and ever since we both became adults, we never hung out together. So it makes me happy to hear her say that.
You look like you're dreaming. Are you okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. More importantly, should we get some food and go back to the hotel?
Yeah, let's do that.
We went to an Italian restaurant for local food before we headed back to our hotel room. Oh, that's right. We're in the same room. Well, we're married, so I guess that's a given.
Motoki, I took my makeup off, so don't look at me too much.
It's been a long time since I've seen you without any makeup on. She's still so cute without any makeup.
Hey, were you listening to what I said?
Sorry, it's been a while, so I couldn't help myself. But I prefer you without any makeup on, actually.
That doesn't make me happy to hear, you know.
Wait, really? What does that mean?
That's exactly what that means. You're not allowed to say things like that anymore.
Okay, fine. I really do think she's more beautiful this way. We got married so suddenly that I forgot we haven't lived together yet. And we're about to sleep in the same room for the very first time.
Motoki, I bet you're thinking something weird right now.
No. It's nothing.
We had a long day of traveling today, so let's go to bed early.
Yeah, we should.
Let's have fun tomorrow, too.
And so we went to sleep in the same room without anything else happening.
Good morning, Motoki.
Oh, you were awake already.
Yeah, you already saw me with no makeup, so there's not much of a point to this, but I wanted to be put together for you.
I see. Even though I like her with no makeup.
Hurry up and get ready so we can get going.
Yep, I'm on it. We started our second day going around to various tourist sites, just like the first day. Wow! So this is the famous Colosseum!
Yeah, isn't it amazing? It's also the backdrop for that movie that we watched together in elementary school.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was such a long time ago. And so, we went about the rest of our honeymoon going around various places not only in Italy, but all across Europe. Before we knew it, it was our last day, and we were getting ready to go back to Japan. Phew. It's already time to go back, huh? It went by so quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, it was so fast. I don't want to go back yet.
What? But we both have work to do.
Meh, I know. But when we go back to Japan, we have to go back to being serious about everything.
Ah, you are the daughter of the president after all.
Yeah, it's annoying.
She's always so cool and pretty that I never realized. But when she's in Japan, I guess she's carrying a lot of stress.
Plus, I can't be all lovey-dovey with you in Japan.
What? You wanted to be lovey-dovey? But I thought you didn't dislike me, but you didn't exactly like me either.
You know, that's not true at all. I've loved you ever since we were in elementary school, you know?
What? But you were so quiet and miserable the whole wedding ceremony.
That's because my parents planned the whole wedding without telling me anything and rushed the marriage at their own pace. I was happy to be able to marry you, but it wasn't in the way that I wanted to.
I had no idea. How did you want it to go?
I wanted you to become confident in yourself and then propose to me.
What? That's exactly what I wanted too!
Yeah, because I had watched you all this time and how hard you've been working.
Mitsuba began talking about our elementary school days.
Motoki, let's go home together.
Yeah, let's go! When Mitsuba and I were little, we were always together. However, as we got older and reached our last years of elementary school, we started to get teased by everyone around us.
Motoki, are you going home without Obiki again today?
Huh? What's wrong with that?
No, nothing. Just thought that you were no match for her. You both may be the kids of presidents, but you're in completely different leagues.
At the time, I had also felt like I was no match for Mitsuba, and I let myself get dragged down by those words. Hey, Mitsuba, I think we should stop going home together.
What? Why? You're not listening to those guys back there, are you?
No, it's just that I kind of feel like going home alone today. That's all.
I don't want that. I want to go home with you.
Sorry, but I can't. When I get stronger, we can go home together. Well, I have plans, so I'm going to go now.
How? Why?
I'm going to become so amazing that everyone will think I'm worthy of standing next to Mitsuba. But in order to do that, I need to go straight home after school and put my all into baseball and studying. That was when I swore to become a guy so worthy that nobody could make fun of me for being with Mitsuba.
And from there, even when we went to middle school, I know that you were working really hard in school and in all your after-school activities.
Yeah, I was doing whatever I could so that I could become a man worthy of you. Wait, does that mean that you knew I liked you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone in the class had noticed too.
I had no idea. So that's why everyone in the class was teasing me about it. I thought that we naturally grew apart, but it was actually all my fault.
I also liked you, so I was waiting all this time for you to accept yourself and then propose to me. But then my dad ignored my feelings of my own timeline and threw them all out the door and made us get married that fast. That's why I was mad.
I see. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah, so I was actually really happy about the marriage itself.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that. Mitsuba, if you knew all this time, then this might be too little too late, but I like you. I've liked you for 15 years. And that's why I want to keep working hard to become a man worthy of standing next to you. I'm going to become the president of your family's company, not because I married the president's daughter, but by my own skill and hard work. I'm going to earn everyone's trust and prove that I can do it. And I want you to watch me.
I like you no matter what, in any time or place. But if that's what you're saying, then I'll be right there next to you and watching.
Thank you. Well, it looks like we have a lot of work to do. So let's get our minds right and go back home.
Yeah, that's true.
When we get back to Japan, why don't we start living at my place together?
What? Are you sure?
Yeah. Then we can be lovey-dovey in Japan, too.
You idiot. But yes, I want to live with you.
I'm glad to hear that.
I've been waiting all this time, so I hope you're ready for when we get back home.
Yeah, go easy on me, okay? The order of things was all messed up, but that didn't matter, because we had a beautiful future ahead of us. I would become the president and a great husband and president that everyone would approve of. But that's a story 10 years from now.
The seat next to you is open, right?
The girl talking next to me is one of my school's most beautiful girls, Nini Kinbara. For whatever reason, she always sits next to me, Janetta Mori. Sure, it's nice to sit next to a cute girl like her. Good morning, Nini. She's ignoring me again. But she sits next to me and looks away when I try to greet her. Does she dislike me or something? But then, why would she even sit next to me? I started worrying about this recently. Does she just happen to sit next to me because the seat is open? But there are lots of other open seats, so why sit next to me? I don't get it. So that's what's going on with me. What do you think about it? Still caught up in my uncertainty? I asked my fans for their opinions one day. Actually, I do a lot of online streaming. That said, this is my VTuber avatar. My dad started streaming about 4 years ago, but he got too busy to continue. Then I decided to give it a shot since all I do is play games. I didn't take it too seriously at first. However, I got more viewers than I expected. So now I'm still going. Well, more like a bunch of stuff happened when I officially debuted, and somehow I'm still continuing. However you look at it, this is just Jin's imagination, boys. I thought it was weird at first, but logically speaking, this has to be an imaginary scenario.
Having fantasies isn't bad, but maybe you shouldn't voice them.
My chat filled instantly with lots of comments like these. Ouch, you're all harsh. I swear this really happened. For a pretty girl from school to sit next to you, though? That only happens in games and manga. It's gotta be a fantasy. If it's a real story, drop more deeds, bro. You've gotta be kidding me. Comments kept flooding in, calling my story a fantasy or asking for more information. The discussion went nowhere, so I ended the stream and I looked up at the ceiling. I still don't have any idea what's going on. Even if they want to know more, it's not like I can just dox myself. Asking her myself is probably the best course of action. Even if she always ignores me when I try to talk to her. I face the next day with this in mind.
Hey, can I sit next to you?
Oh, yeah, of course. Something seems different about her today. Even though she sat next to me like usual, she didn't seem to just assume the seat next to me was open. Furthermore, she seemed restless and fidgety.
Hey,
Huh? Is she starting a conversation with me?
do you mind if we talk, just the two of us, when we get to school?
Huh? Is she gonna ask me out? She's restless, blushing hard, and on top of all that, she wants to talk to me alone. This can only be a confession of love. As if. We're talking about the belle of the school here who has hardly ever talked to me before today. I'm not so naive to think a girl like her will be into me. That kind of thing only happens in games and manga.
Is that a no?
She's so cute. It has to be illegal for pretty girls to look up at you like this. Oh, it's totally fine.
Oh, great. I'm glad.
Wonder why she's so happy about this. Wait, is this really gonna lead to a love confession? That was what I thought anyway.
To tell the truth, I've been wanting to ask you about something for a while.
After we got to school, she took me behind the building to talk. I knew it was too good to be true. Of course she wasn't about to tell me she liked me. The world couldn't even let me keep that dream alive for a moment. Sure, ask me anything.
Do you stream by any chance?
Nope, not at all.
You liar! I can see you sweating from every pore. You are a streamer, aren't you?
You got the wrong guy. Shoot, I have no idea how she found out, but I can't just come out and say, yes, I'm a streamer. What would be the point of streamers hiding our faces then? I can't have her figuring out my VTuber identity no matter what.
You're not fooling me. I suspected you for a while. How you talk to your friends and how you sound match perfectly with the streamer Jean. You even have the same name. How much more obvious can you be?
Could she be a fan? Has she been sitting next to me on the bus to get a closer read on me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch online videos, and I don't know the slightest thing about streaming games.
How do you know that Jean streams games? I don't think I mentioned that.
Oh. Yikes, that just slipped out of my mouth. Come on, there are lots of VTubers that stream games.
I thought you said you didn't watch online videos. How would you even know that? Anyway, the girl you were talking about on stream yesterday was me, wasn't it?
I can't talk my way out of this. So she figured it out from yesterday's stream. Nini, the person I was talking about, would figure out it was her from the situation and the girl's key traits. I never expected the school's Madonna to be among my viewers. Let's say you're right. What if I'm Jin?
Then please marry me.
Okay, I did not see that one coming at all. Are you serious?
Of course, I've been in love with you for a long time.
But it's not me that you like, it's my VTuber personality you're attracted to, isn't it?
But you're Jean, right? Marrying you would be just like marrying Jean.
I can see how you'd think that, but he's really somewhat separate.
Are you trying to say that you don't want to marry me? If we got married, surely you could fall for me, the girl everyone calls a school beauty, right?
No way! Besides, I don't know anything about you. And there's no way students like us can just get married. Sulk all you like, but you know I'm right. She looks cute when she sulks, though. Furthermore, you're acting a lot differently than you normally do. I always took you to be calm and collected type.
That's just the personalities I put on so guys don't bother me. What you see now is how I really am.
Being cold to others is a kind of self-defense, huh?
Anyway, I want us to get married. Please say yes.
Ugh, she really is too cute. I'm talking to one of the most beautiful girls in school, and I'm witnessing how adorable she is as she's pleading with me. It's also kind of scary how suddenly she's brought up the topic of marriage. Can we go out for a bit first?
And then we'll get married, right?
I don't like that look in your eyes. Is she what people call a yen deer? That was the bell! We're gonna be marked late if we don't go to class soon. All right, this is my opportunity to escape. Nini's a force to be reckoned with. On that excuse, I took the fortunate timing to flee from this sticky situation. Later that day at the start of lunchtime.
Jean, can I talk to you?
What's up?
Nene's here, and it looks like she has business with you.
She what? No way, she's even in my classroom? My classmate was indeed pointing to Nini Kambara, who had clearly come for me. The heck? Nini's here to see Jin?
Oh, 'cause she won't with him.
He's not even handsome or funny. But she's seeing a bland dude like him. I'm gonna get back at you all for this later. How dare you diss a guy so easily? So, what's up, Nini?
I want to eat lunch with you, so I came to find you.
This has to be only about lunch if she's here with her lunchbox. I didn't bring a lunch with me, so I'm gonna eat in the cafeteria. Sorry.
No problem. I'll just bring my lunch to the cafeteria then.
I wouldn't want you to go out of your way.
I said it's no problem.
Okay. Oh, there's something forceful about her smile. And so the two of us made our way to the cafeteria. She's in such a good mood, she's humming. I guess she's really happy about this. In that sense, Nini is really cute. I couldn't brush off the fact that there's a girl who's happy to eat lunch with me. To be honest, this has never happened to me before, so I was really happy. If she wasn't so pushy about getting married, I'd probably go out with her in a heartbeat. I need to buy a meal ticket. Why don't you find us some seats?
It's not too crowded, so I think we can still get seats later.
I guess, but you did bring your own lunch, you know?
But I want to keep an eye on... Never mind.
Hold up! Have you been following me around at school, too?
I don't know what you could be talking about.
Give me a break! Is this a routine for you?
No, and it's not like I do this every day. Just sometimes.
What for?
I think you already know.
She's evading my questions, but this is all probably to determine my VTuber personality. The reason I'm not confirming this out loud is because other people are watching us. Piecing things together, this explains why I've sometimes felt like someone was watching me. So was Nini. As I fear, this girl is dangerous. Yandere girls are scary as is, so I probably shouldn't get any more involved with her. Or so I thought.
Open wide.
But she's trying to get closer to me without any hesitation. Are people watching us? Can I check something with you first? We're not going out, right?
No, not yet.
What do you mean, not yet?
This is just to prepare for a married life in the future.
Did she say married? Why a boring guy like him? I can't believe my ears! This has to be some kind of joke! Not even! I must be dreaming!
No way, it's gonna be happening.
Is this Nene's scheme? To stop anyone from getting in her way by announcing her intentions to everyone? What are you doing?
Nothing to worry about. It'll be true soon enough.
Confident, are we?
So many boys have asked me out, but ever since I fell in love with Jean, I've been working hard to become a good wife. There's no way he won't fall for me.
I see. She's more committed than I gave her credit for. So this is a Yandere girl. Do we have to go home together, though?
Of course we do. More specifically, I'm going to your house.
I'm sorry, what? You're coming to my place?
Obviously, if you've been paying attention.
It's not obvious to me, but what do you plan to do?
I can't be too specific, but you know, this and that.
Whatever it is, could you not?
I have to do what I have to do to make you fall in love with me.
You really don't. Why do you like Jin so much anyway? It's not like he's particularly cool or anything.
Because his fans tease him every stream, and he's bad at games.
Ugh, that hurts! Right in the heart!
But he always makes everyone smile.
Huh?
I love that he's bright and funny.
Whoa, that caught me off guard.
Huh? What's wrong?
If she's asking, then she wasn't baiting for a reaction. She really meant it. Could it be? She's Yandere and a ditz? Is that why she's doing all these crazy things? If I think about it like that, that explains so many things. It's nothing. But there are lots of funny people out there. Why me?
Because you're special. To tell the truth, I was really reclusive in junior high.
Huh?
Back then, I wasn't very pretty, and everyone made fun of me, both boys and girls. I hated going to school, so I shut myself in at home.
Oh.
I'd occasionally go on video sites, and I randomly caught one of your live streams. You had just debuted, so you were nervous and frantic, and you spoke so quickly it was hard to understand. You weren't good at managing your setup either. You didn't seem like someone I wanted to watch, to be honest. But I could tell you were trying your hardest. The chat was tearing you down, but you just kept going. That's why I started following you. And you did get better and better at streaming after that. You still suck at games, though.
You didn't have to add that at the end.
I guess I didn't. Anyway, I tried asking a question through the chat one time. I wanted to know why you try so hard when everyone else is leaving mean comments. Do you remember how you replied?
I think I said I'd do my best because it's frustrating that everyone's making fun of me.
Oh, you remember.
How could I forget? Like Nini said, lots of viewers made fun of me when I first debuted, but there was just one person rooting for me. I remember the question they asked, the same one Nini just brought up. So it was you back then, huh?
That's right. I'm glad you remember me. After hearing that, I wanted to get back at everyone. I studied hard and put a lot of care into my appearance, and I went back to school. Who I am now is all thanks to you. That's why you hold such a special place in my heart. That's why I'm in love with you.
And because of your question, I am who I am now thanks to you, Nini.
What do you mean?
You always rooted for me from the comments. That's why I could continue to keep at it. Thank you.
Don't just thank me so suddenly. It's embarrassing.
After all the embarrassing things you said, this is what makes you blush, huh?
These are entirely different things.
Well, anyway, so that commenter was you, huh? Ugh. So, do you want to go out?
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, you've been encouraging me all this time. Although I never considered that commenter to be a girl and to go out with a fan. Well, I do have feelings for you. And to be honest, I'm really happy that you've been cheering me on from the beginning. So I don't know if I can handle getting married so soon, but I think it'd be fine if we started dating first. It doesn't matter anymore if she's a yandere or anything. She's an amazing person, and I want to be direct with her.
Oh, yay! To be honest, I wondered if I might have been coming on too strong, but I'm so happy you're asking me out.
You noticed?
Maybe just a little, but I couldn't be picky about how to make you love me back.
I would have preferred it if you were a little picky, though. But I guess that's in the past now. So we're clear. You don't have to do all this to make me notice you anymore.
Oh, right. We're intending to get married, so there's no need for me to go so far.
That makes me feel better. Well, I'm looking forward to going out with you.
Yes, me too.
And that's how we started dating. As for what happened afterward,
Jean, you're getting really friendly with her.
Nini's yandere side comes out even from just talking to other girls. But there's no malice to it. Somehow she's gotten even worse since we've been dating. It's actually really scary when she gets like this. But I give her lots of attention when we're alone. That immediately puts her in a better mood. So I think things should be fine. On the other hand, she gets needy when she's jealous, and it's really cute. We'll probably face difficulties in our relationship, but I believe that I can make her happy.
I'm Yuki Sengoku. I'm your typical second-year high school student. I don't like bothersome things, and I prefer to be alone. So at school, I spend a lot of time being alone. It's not because I don't have any friends that I'm alone. Oh, today's the day when the new light novel's hot off the press, but that bookstore doesn't stock up on so many of them. So I should get there quickly before it sells out. It's advantageous to be alone at these times, so that I don't have to be bothered by any friends.
Oh, Yuki!
Yikes! Aina!
What do you mean, yikes? Why don't you show a better reaction since I bothered to talk to you?
Well, I just thought I was approached by someone bothersome.
Huh. Probably I'm the only one who bothers to talk to you anyway, right?
Right. Aina Oizumi. We live next to each other and have gone to the same school since our nursery days. Aina, can I go now? I have something to do, so I want to get home quickly.
What is the thing that you have to do? You aren't involved in any school clubs. The thing you have to do is probably just games or read mangas, right?
Well, Aina, you know me very well. It's not games or manga. Well, light novels are kind of similar. Anyway, I want to get home quickly. You're the ace player of the volleyball team, so get going to your club.
Huh. I I'll go for now, but I will ask you tomorrow.
I got delayed because of Aina. Okay, after I turn the corner here, I can get to the bookstore. Hey, sister! You're cute. Why don't you play with us?
No, thank you.
Yikes! He's trying to pick up this girl. I don't want to get involved, so I'll take a detour. That school uniform is our school's. Not helping would also feel bad, so I guess it can't be helped. Excuse me, I can't get through here. So would you stop trying to hit on this girl? What? Who are you? You know her? Well, she goes to the same school. Then she's basically a stranger. This isn't such a narrow street to begin with, so why don't you just pass by? He saw through me. Well, why don't we just shake hands peacefully? Why do I have to shake hands with you? Ouch! By the way, I have a black belt in karate, and my grip strength is about 60 kilos. Ow, 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 ow! Bro, this guy is dangerous! Let's go! Oh, you're right.
Thank you very much.
No, it's nothing. Oh, she's the third-year student, Miss Ayasekawa. Toka Ayasekawa is known for her rare beauty and is called the Madonna of our school. It's not surprising to find her getting hit on. Oh, but right now, getting to the bookstore is more important. Then I'll be going now. If I don't get there soon, they're going to be sold out.
Oh, wait a moment. I want to repay you somehow.
No, I didn't help you because I wanted to be repaid. Excuse me.
Oh, wait. He's so modest, although he helped me. How cool is that?
When I got to the bookstore, the light novel was already sold out, as I had suspected. Well, tomorrow is Saturday, so I'll go to the bigger bookstore. Seems like the classroom is kind of noisy. Hey! What's the third-year Madonna doing here?
Oh, I finally found you.
I don't have good feelings about this.
Hey, you who saved me yesterday.
Who's she calling? I don't want to get noticed by people, but if I don't go, I'll get even more noticed. Miss Ayasekawa, did you want to see me?
Yes, I wanted to thank you properly. So I was making a round of the first and second year students' classrooms. If you could have told me your name, it would have been much easier.
Sorry, I'm Yuki Sengoku.
Yuki. Then call me Toka.
No, I would prefer Miss Ayasekawa.
What? Why?
Well, I don't feel comfortable using first names for people I've just met.
Then, if we get to know each other, you would call me by my first name, right?
Well, I guess so.
Why is an introvert like you talking with Miss Ayasekawa?
Aina, this is because of some things that happened yesterday.
You call her by your first name? What is the relationship between you two?
What chaos! Why does that guy get her attention? I'm so envious. Could you two calm down? People are staring at us.
Miss Ayasekawa, my name is Aina Ozumi. Yuki and I have known each other since our nursery school days. So, we have even slept together.
Hey, don't say something that could be misunderstood. You're talking about the nap time at the nursery school.
I see. So you guys are childhood friends. But she's not your girlfriend?
Well, I'm not his girlfriend now, but who knows about the future?
Good. If he has no girlfriend, then it doesn't matter. Also, it's a classic pattern that childhood friends don't become lovers.
Nowadays, there are also mangas in which childhood friends do end up going out with each other. Also, those who are older don't tend to end up together, you know.
Well, you have some guts.
What are you two fighting over?
Yuki, don't mind us. You probably wouldn't understand.
Oh, then all right.
By the way, I baked some sweets for you. Could you eat them?
Thank you very much, but you didn't have to do that.
Hey, can you at least explain what happened yesterday?
Oh, that.
Oh, I see. Miss Ayasekawa, you really don't need to bother with this. Yuki tends to help people, so it's not that you are in any way special. Probably you didn't even know that it was Miss Ayasekawa until you helped her, right?
Oh, that's right. How well you know me.
Well, I can pretty much guess what you are thinking. I think I am getting more happy about this. It means that you didn't have me as the target, but you were purely helping someone, right?
Well, yes.
I like boys like that.
Did she say like? You gotta be kidding me! That Miss Ayasekawa likes that introverted guy? Please don't make any more misleading statements.
It's not misleading.
Oh, she is cute. Does she actually mean what she says?
Yuki, calm down. Miss Ayasekawa, please stop joking around.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yes, you are! I am the only girl who could be around Yuki. I have his parents' permission.
Hey, since when did that happen?
It's not wrong, is it? We often visit each other and both of our parents are on good terms.
Well, yeah.
I see. So you guys are on rather good terms.
Well, it's just that we've known each other for a long time.
Oh, I should go back now. I'll come back later.
You don't need to do that! To think that beauty like her would come to target Yuki! I should have told Yuki my feelings much earlier if I had known something like this could happen!
Since then, Miss Ayasekawa came to visit our classroom often.
I made lunch for us, so let's eat together. Let's go home together. I don't have anything in particular, but I came.
It's not that I mind, but why does she come so often to our classroom? I wonder if she's coming again today.
Oh, Yuki! Where were you?
Yes, I went to the bathroom.
I see. I had PE, so I was late. But I guess I was just in time.
Were you trying to come to my classroom again?
Yes? Did it bother you?
No, but I was wondering why you come so often.
Of course it's to see you.
What?
I told you, I was happy that you helped me, and I like people who help others for the sake of it.
I see.
Yes, so I thought I wanted you to get to know me better.
What do you mean?
Well, you seem like you are a bit lazy and don't want to be noticed by other people. So if I were to suddenly tell you that I wanted to go out with you, you'd refuse, right?
Well, true. Yikes! It's like she's reading my mind. Am I that easy to read?
By the way, Miss Oizumi coming to your house often?
Yes, although she's busy these days with her club activities, so she doesn't come over as much. But when we were in junior high, she used to come around 4 times a week.
So, you two really aren't going out?
No, we're just hanging out in our rooms reading manga.
Huh. So, can I go to your house, Yuki?
What? Well, it's messy these days.
I see. Then come to my house. Our house is clean, so you can come by any time.
I see, then. I feel like Toka's leading me on completely. Actually, I've never been inside a girl's room aside from Aina's.
Keep your promise like a man.
In the end, I ended up going to Miss Ayasekawa's house.
You stopped by the bookstore, but what did you buy?
Manga. It released today.
Oh, I see. We're here.
It's big. I'm suddenly getting nervous.
At this time of day, my parents aren't home, so make yourself at home.
No, I'm nervous that your parents aren't home.
My younger sister is at home, so no worries. I will make a pot of tea, so just wait a moment. Don't look around the room too closely.
I won't!
I thought you would say that.
I might just be imagining this, but it smells nice here, and being alone is awkward. I guess I'll read the manga I just bought.
Sis, can you lend me the skirt I borrowed from you again?
Hmm?
Oh, who?
I go to the same school as Miss Ayasekawa. I'm Yuki Sengoku. Miss Ayasekawa went to make some tea.
Oh, you're the one Sis was talking about. I'm her younger sister, Marika Ayasekawa. Nice to meet you.
She's been talking about you so much recently that I knew your name even before I met you.
Oh, I see.
Yes, something about the man of her life saving her, and the prince and stuff. If you look around the room, I think you'll see that Sis likes girl mangas and has some issues.
Oh, I see.
Well, I understand that she would have a crush on someone who helped her. For me, I prefer someone with similar hobbies.
Oh, I guess that would be more realistic in terms of getting along with each other.
Yeah? And is that your manga? Today was when it comes out, right?
Yeah, I bought it after school.
Oh, then I interrupted you. If you buy a new manga, you'd want to read it right away, no?
It's okay. I can read it later.
Oh, then I'm glad. If you like this manga, are you into fantasies?
Yeah, I think I've read quite a lot of them.
I see. I like those too. I have many of them, so come to my room.
What? But I should wait for Miss Ayasekawa!
It's the next door, and when she brings tea, she'll know.
Okay then, just a little bit. You have a lot.
Yeah, I don't tell my friends about it, but I prefer this type of manga rather than the romance ones.
Oh, it's a little unexpected, but I don't think you need to hide that fact.
Well, if people learn that I have this kind of mania, maybe they would find me kind of weird.
Oh, I see your point. I don't hide that, so I'm basically alone.
Oh, sorry.
No, I don't mind it. You'd get tired if you were hiding what you liked while being a member of some group.
Yeah, I do get a bit tired as well. But there are other stuff to talk about, so I enjoy hanging out with a group of people.
Then it's fine. I think you can enjoy your hobby alone or talk about it with someone who shares that interest.
Do you think that it's okay to enjoy this sort of hobby with a boyfriend instead of a friend?
Why not? Does your boyfriend share your hobby?
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have one yet.
Oh, I see.
You look surprised.
No, you look cute, so I thought that you would have a boyfriend.
I see. Yuki, if you want, come visit us again.
Yeah, I don't have many friends I can talk to about my hobby, so that would be fun.
Great. I didn't mean that we should be friends. Marika, is Yuki here? Oh, sis. Bad timing. What? Are you really here?
Sorry that I wasn't waiting in your room. I know you made some tea for us.
No, that's fine, but did you have fun talking with Marika?
Yes, I was surprised that we share the same interest.
Oh, I see.
Oh, if you want to read this manga first, you can. You mentioned that you haven't bought it yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going back to Miss Ayasekawa's room. If you could return it to me when I go home, then it's fine.
Thanks. You can call me Marika. Since we are both Ayasekawa, it's confusing if you call both of us by our last names. Hey, Marika, aren't you getting a little too friendly with him? Yuki is 1 year older than you, so you should be more polite. Oh, he seemed kind and gentle. So I think I was using casual language from the start.
I don't mind that, Marika. It's easier to talk that way.
Oh, thanks, Yuki. Yuki, why did you call Marika by her first name? I asked you to call me Toka the other day, but you said no.
Well, Marika is younger than me, and since both of you are Ayasekawa, it's confusing.
Yes, I know that. Sis, give it up.
After all, how one is called doesn't show how close that relationship is.
Right, but you do seem friendly with each other because of how you call each other by their first names. Marika, it's nothing. Then Yuki, I'll borrow this manga.
Sure, take your time.
Thanks. Yuki, let's go to my room. The tea will get cold.
Yes.
See you. I'll be there when I finish reading. Yuki, you seem to have gotten along very well with Marika.
Yes. I had fun because I don't have anyone to talk to about manga.
Oh, I see. I didn't think I would have a rival here. Maybe I should read the type of manga Yuki prefers.
After that, I was treated to some tea and snacks in Toka's room. Thank you very much. It was very delicious.
I'm glad. I like this tea as well, so I wanted you to drink it. What should we do now? Yuki, thanks! The manga was very good. Hey, Marika! Give us some time for ourselves. What? It's fine, isn't it? I think it would be fun with 3 people instead of 2. No!
This is how my peaceful days ended. It may be that I'll start going out with someone in the near future, even though I don't like meddlesome affairs. A few days later...
Yuki, this manga is good. Please read it. Yuki, I made some lunch, so let's eat it together.
Now there are 2 girls? Yuki! Explain the situation to me!